Good morning. Good morning on this Monday, the 4th of August. Hope everyone is well. I feel a reasonable weekend for me. What was it last week, actually? So my cost of goods on the stuff that I'm going to show you today, what I've sold, was £78.50, and what I got back on Vinted is £289.30. I've got some more figures for you if you like figures of how the week was. I'm just let me check what it was last week. Okay, so last week when I came on, it was 42.60 into 174.30. So I spent it's a bit more on cost of goods, but a lot more on sales. So yeah, that's going in the right direction, isn't it? Yeah, happy with that then. Morning, Joel. Morning, Limelight. Morning, Catherine. Are you back from holiday? And if so, how was it? Where did you go? Morning, Simon. How's everyone's sales this weekend, please? Anything interesting to report? And if not, put something boring on to report. So the week, because I was doing my figures for the group later, total money back, and actually none of this was from eBay, all this is Vinted, so total back to me over the week was £544. I know less than a lot of you would like or do, but actually that'll do for me. I didn't spend too much on cost of goods last week either. I was very restrained. I only spent, so actually this includes, so this is from the Monday to yesterday, so it's got this weekend's car boots. I only spent £138 over the week. My average cost of goods was £3.83, but my average selling price was £27.20. So, I mean, these are rough because obviously, that noise was then, because some of the stuff I sold wasn't stuff that I got that week. But so the average profit by these very rough figures is £23.37, which that does it for me. That's all good. Good morning, Woo Woo. Oh, Mallorca. Oh, I like Mallorca, Catherine. Oh, God, was it hot? What was the temperature? Oh, I like Mallorca. So I'll show you what I've got going up. But yeah, I'm good with that, actually. It's all, there's a belt. I guess you could put that in the clothing category, but that's it. It's all bits and bobs, which I'm really enjoying at the moment because I can fill my trolley up, which I enjoy. I didn't go too overboard this weekend on the trolley. I mean, I would like to. Had a full trolley and a bag on the back, but just one IKEA bag, not another IKEA bag on the top. So there was room for more. I would really like the trolley to be creaking as I go off from the boot, to be honest. But yeah. Catherine, mid to high 20s. I thought it would be like mental hot, but a bit of rain too. Still a great week. Oh, God, mid to high 20s. I mean, that's what we had here, wasn't it? It's so warm here at the moment. It's mental. Right, so I'll start off with the little bits. I'll attempt to, and we'll go up. And I've got what I paid and what they sold for, and it's all on Vinted. So, how's everyone feeling about Vinted at the moment? Because I've been bloody loving it forever, but I see more and more people going, oh, that's weird. I had this on eBay for ages, and then I put it on Vinted, and it sold. Yeah. Good, isn't it? Right. This one, I probably pick up the wrong belts, but I'm not as fortunate with the belts as some of the Insta ladies. I thought this was fabulous. It's leather, like 80s. But also I need a really, really quick turnover. So this was probably I think this was the smallest. Where am I? I probably paid 50p to £1 for that one, but I took an offer of, oh my God, maybe I didn't write it down. I don't think I did. I was that, oh, that's organisation for you. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I would have paid 50p or £1 and took an offer of £4 this weekend just to get rid. Just bye-bye. Yeah. I'm not brilliant with belts. I don't know what I'm picking up. I'm sure there is definitely plenty of profit to be made in belts, but I'm not finding the right ones, I don't think. Pool pottery. Stupidly, I paid a £5 for this from one of my local Chaz's. I just thought the colours were gorgeous, but I bought a few bits of pool pottery, and because I love the colour, it chips bloody easily. One bit had chipped by the time I got it home, even though we did put tissue and stuff around a lot of it. I think there was one bit that I was like, oh, that'll be all right. No, it was chipped. Anyway, toast rack, I actually paid a £5 for. Wouldn't pick this up again, pool pottery. I've got one bit left, and it sold for £10, and it took a few weeks. So, and now I've got to wrap that bastard up so it doesn't chip on the way there, but just glad to have it gone. Brass candlesticks, little tiny ones. Woman, I paid £1 for these. Woman probably thought I was mad. I said, oh, I feel like they're meant to go like this. And she was just like, yeah, they're £1. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, £1. Bought them Saturday. Somebody offered me, I probably put them on for like £8, and somebody offered me a £5. So I just said, yeah, took it, because actually this was Saturday, and Sunday I banned myself from candlesticks because I keep buying pairs of candlesticks. And I know, obviously, it's not really the time. It's going to be like autumn, winter when people want to light candles. But I'm just like, they're just gathering up. They're just gathering up. So, yeah, pound into a £5 overnight and fine. I don't mind because they're just a little one. I can cope with that. This little planter. I love this. I love this with the 50p this was, with the beads on it. I'm guessing that's 70s, 80s. Pay 50p. Somebody offered me, on Saturday, somebody offered me £7 this morning, I think, which I accepted. Happy with that. So what I'm liking is the quick turnovers. And quite honestly, if something was really like, just shove it in a poly mailer, honestly, I'll just stuff and make £2 on each thing. I'll just sit there all day. I've had a pile of it. It just would not bother me. But it's got to be obviously quick to list, quick to package, and sell really, really, really quickly. Marks and Sparks cushion. Probably paid £1 for this. Is it Marks and Sparks? What do I think? Oh, there is a zippy, yeah. It's got embroidery on it. I thought, oh, somebody's going to like that. Like, it's that butter yellow that everybody's after. I was surprised, but there wasn't the interest really. Probably paid £1, and it took about a month to sell. So I accepted an offer of £7 this weekend. Get rid of it. And of course, you can imagine that would have taken up a sizable amount of real estate room in my trolley. So that wasn't a good purchase. Drawings. I think I showed these to you on my haul last week. There were a couple of like pencil drawings in really cheap frames. Look, it's just like masking tape on the back. Paid £1, I think, and accepted an offer of £7. Took a week to sell. Yeah, just like, really tiny little things. Wall lights. Oh, God alive. I'm not very good with wall lights, sconces. I know there's money in them, but I haven't got the patience for them. So I picked these two up for £2, and I had them on quite high, really. Like, I don't know, probably about 30 or something to start with. Somebody offered me £16.80. Why is that? Is that so that they can round it off to 20? Maybe. £16.80 yesterday. So £2.16.80. I was like, yes, because they are also taking quite a lot of space. But I'm crossing this sort of stuff off my list because it's not. So they need wiring, and this is not my bag. Took a few weeks to sell, which is too long for something that is taking up room, in my humble opinion. Let's cross that off my list that I've shown you that, because this is where I'm at the moment. Oh, see, I can't even find it on the list. Jewel, another floral oil painting sold for me, £38. I love a floral oil painting. Have I got? I've got some. I guess you can say it's a floral oil painting down here. £38 just for the oil on board, no frame. Yeah, this is no. Oh, maybe I've undersold mine. No frame, so nice and easy to post. Cost £5. Lush, Jewel. I tell you what, I'm loving the pictures at the moment. That's a nice sale. Rosie, most of my sales have been on Vinted the past week. Only a couple on eBay. Vinted's where it's at, isn't it? Limelight, I've only ever sold a couple of things on Vinted, but I get so many questions, and when I reply, I just get ghosted. Drives me mad. I get the odd question, and I always think the person that asks me the question, they're not buying, but I answer it. But I don't. It's not nothing big deal. I mean, in the pictures, I always put with my tape measure, whatever it is, I do, stick it on the thing, the item. And I put in the description now, I just put C pics. It comes up as I'm typing. I just put C and it says pics for measurements. And, I don't know if that helps. Catherine loved the planter. Isn't it lush? Simon, has anyone been to the post office today yet? Are the new codes scanning on the Royal Mail 48 labels yet? I saw you said something about that, and I haven't been yet, but I do have some Royal Mail 48s here. I'll tell you what. Yes, last week I had a Royal Mail that I took to my local, and it said something like failed to print or failed to process or something, because I said, can I have a look at the thing? He said, it's not going. So I walked, I think it was I had a couple of large items, and we were going on somewhere sourcing, was going out with Maud. I was like, I need to get rid of these. I thought I'll try another post office, like the other side of my local area, and then if not, we'll have to walk home with the stuff. Got to the other one, and it scanned fine there. So I don't know what that was about. And then I've had Royal Mail since down there, and it was fine. So God knows what they're up to. And really, they don't want to be doing this right now, because there are plenty of other providers queuing up and taking people's money for postage. Limelight, none today, but Saturday they didn't. They really need to sort it out. Pink Harpy, found a box of jewellery from my eBay days. Oh, going to get it on Vinted soon. If I price it well, hopefully it will go quickly. Yeah, I wonder how, what you're going to do it as a job lot. I wonder how that goes on Vinted, because I did find jewellery quite hard going on Vinted, but I wonder how a bundle of it would go. Liz, no sales yesterday. Oh my God, that's so depressing, isn't it? How many have you got listed, Liz? Rosie, I tried a couple of post offices on Saturday, all failed. What? Oh, that's mental. Sure, I haven't gone to the post office yet. I had a couple of Saturday morning that would go through. Fingers crossed it's fixed. Oh, that wouldn't go through. Oh, piss, yeah, I've got a few as well today. I've switched on different things, because I've got so many available places to post now. I've got I feel like some days I just spend my days packaging and going around parcel shops, but then I don't know if that's helping my sales. So I've got more stuff, more postal carriers switched on Vinted. Who can tell? Right. Oh yeah, little cat print. I also like these kind of kitsch pictures. Can't help myself. Paid 50p on Saturday. Sold in a few hours for £6.50. And it's only in a frame like that. I mean, honestly, I could happily do that all day long as well. 50p into £6.50 in a few hours. Yeah. I mean, look at them. All good. Next up, well, geez, I had to check on this one. I picked this up yesterday at the boot for £1. So stained glass, which is always a winner, for a tea light. And I just thought, and I mentioned as well, it's a little bit scuffed on the bottom. Paid £1, put it on for 15 on Vinted, and the watches went crazy. And then I started getting offers through, and I was like, I missed a trick here. Is this some kind of desirable tea light holder? I looked up on eBay to see if I could see anything. I was like, no, it's just a tea light holder. And so within a few hours, somebody paid £15 into 15. So, okay. I don't know. I can't call it, to be honest. Right, next up. Collection of frames. So I got all of these on Saturday at the boot. Little collection of brass frames, and I paid £2.50 and they sold for £15. Listed them Saturday, sold Sunday. So there's a couple in that Marks and Sparks thing, and then there's an opening one. So 1, 2, 3. Two. Can't count. There's like 5 frames in that. That'll do. Here we go. Oil on canvas without the not as good as yours, Jewel. Was it Jewel? But I mean, it's not a very exciting. I recognise those as well. I can't remember what they're called. They're the things that seed really easily. Those little orange things. It's not very exciting oil on canvas. But there we go. Paid £3. In fact, actually, no, there is a S Lynch, it says down there. Paid £3, sold for 18 same day. And yeah, like you said, it's not going to freaking break, so I'm fine with that. If it was more exciting, I'd go for more, but let's do these lamps. Did I show you these last week? These are absolutely lush. A pair of candlestick lamps. Mahogany, this wood. Mahogany. It's you're really spoiling us. It says it's by Wool Pit Interiors. Do you know, the whole thing looked like quality to me. I paid £5 for the pair. They needed like little clean up. But they had these really tiny bayonet fittings. So honestly, I spend too much money on, this is going to sound ridiculous, on light bulbs, but to get 2 bulbs for these at my hardware store, £10. So I paid £5, but then I had to buy the bulbs. But it's very rare that I send the bulbs with the items, because I just feel like it's another thing that could get smashed in the post. So I just say bulbs not included. So I thought, well, at least if I get these again, I'm ready with bulbs at £10. So anyway, so cost of goods ended up £15, and sold them 2 to 3 days for 35. So actually £20 profit. That's all right, isn't it? And then next up, last couple things. Quickly becoming one of my favourite things to sell. Poppies. No, not poppies. They have like an orange. They're a little bit like poppies, actually. And that's the thing I've been looking at, is a kind of version of poppy. They don't look like poppies on the stalks, though, stalk stems. And can't be that tea light holder is gorgeous. Apparently so, yeah. Liz, you've got over 800 items. Is that on Vinted? And you didn't have any sales yesterday. If it is on Vinted, have you tried deleting some? Well, before you delete it, I've been screenshotting a couple of the pictures, deleting, cropping it slightly, and then putting it back on as a new listing, and I've been getting some sales that way. just so it's like a free bump, basically. But it involves a slight bit of work. Dual nice sales, you can really do the quick turnaround. Yeah, well, it is my fave. Rosie, I find buying lamps from charity shops, bulbs come with them. Oh God, yeah. So at the boot, I'm like yesterday, I bought a couple of lamps and I was like, oh, I don't want the shades though, or the bulbs. And he was like, well, it just comes with it. You can do what you like with it. I said, well, I'm on the train, so could I just leave them with you? You might be able to sell them. And I do that a lot. So he's like, oh, all right. So I unscrewed it and he just kept the shades and the bulbs. And he's like, yeah. I said, yeah, you might be able to sell them and get a bit more money. Because I don't want something smashing on the way home. But yeah, because you end up with absolutely millions, don't you? But not these rare. There was something else I got as well that had a rare. Unfortunately, not that one. It was a screwy, tiny fitting, and those seem to. They might be cheaper if you could get them off Amazon or something, but I don't know the fittings. I'll go to my hardware store, and those unusual ones are £5 a bulb. Anyway. Limelight, they look like Californian poppies. Maybe that's what they are then. Maybe, yeah, they are things that spread nicely. I don't mind some of those in my garden. Anyway, rugs. So, right, this one I paid up for. Did I show it to you last week? Because it's so gorgeous. 40 quid. I know, I shouldn't have done it. I thought, well, I'll double my money. Well, I didn't quite double my money. Paid 40 quid last Sunday and it sold, took a week, sold yesterday for... I took an offer of 78, so I was like, yeah, get my 40 quid back, £38 profit. I'm hoping that you can, I'm trying to look through the holes to see what you can see, but you can see it's gorgeous. Well, if I'd have hung on, obviously I'd have got more, but I don't like doing that. So yeah, £38 profit, it's not going to break, and it took a week, so yeah, that's fine. I would do that again. This one, however, this came back with me sticking out my sholly, poking out my sholly on Saturday. Whoa, man, it's heavy. Heavy. Actually, I can't see what you're saying. Let's do it that way. And it's a Marks one, Marks and Spencer's. Ooh, there you go. Oh, you can't really see that. It says New Zealand wool with a stone-resistant finish. And the size of this is 80 by 140. It must be centimetres. Paid a £5 from house clearance. Got a few bits from them. Oh, got those gold frames from them as well, and some other bits. And it sold within minutes. I took an offer of 70. So 5 into 70 within minutes. Yes, all day long. So yeah, we go from like 50p into 4 to 5 into 70. It's like, but I need the interest. I need the variety. It's all working. So yeah, enjoying that. I'm like, quality rugs are so expensive to buy new. Yeah, I know. Because I've sold a couple of other rugs. I think I've got one more. On. Yeah, I brought. Oh yes, it's sort of rug. It's gorgeous. I'll show it to you. It's sort of paid a £5 for this yesterday and put it on quite high, just because it's so, the colours are bloody beautiful and it's huge. So I said rug / throw / I don't know, wall hanging, because it's like that, but it's absolutely massive, and it's same on the other side as well. Thick. Yeah, really nice. Very nice, thank you. Yeah. The wool smells, doesn't it? Right, and that. Oh God, now I'm covered in bits of grass and stuff, even though I hoovered it. I'll wrap it up there because I am going to do my wrapping now. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think it's going all right. Can you see an improvement? I don't know, but I'm very. See, I'm very off clothing, which is going to hurt come the winter, because obviously when the boots stop. But we'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Yeah, anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for the thumbs up, 6 people. Please do give me a thumbs up if you're watching back. And please comment down below. Let me know what was your favourite? What was your favourite thing out of that lot? Because I'd say if I'd got it cheaper, that gorgeous killing rug, but wasn't the highest profit. To be honest, probably those mahogany lamps, because I haven't had anything like that before. Mahogany. Yeah, love those. Right, Rosie, the rug for me. Yeah, lovely. Okay, have a good week, everybody, and might see you in a week. If not, probably next Monday. Have a good one. Bye bye. Don't die.